Hi, I'm Ryan Robbins. I'm the author of 15 Days, The Ultimate Self-Discipline, How to Create Your Dream Life. This is video number 1 of the video book series that covers the content of my book. If you have come here because you've purchased my book, thank you so very much. If you have come here through a different avenue, what the hell is wrong with you? The link's below. My book is currently only $2.99 on Amazon. Give it a click, give it a buy. But I joked. I appreciate those who come here through other avenues just as much as those who have purchased my book. My book is on the subject of self-discipline, obviously. How to control the mind, how to control your behaviors, how to create your destiny. Because what you do is connected to what you get in life. How am I going to tackle this video series? If you have read my book, you will notice that throughout my book in various places, I have urged my readers, you gotta come to my YouTube channel and check out my video book series. So there's a lot of pressure, but I like pressure. And here are my intentions with this series. First, I'm betting on myself, obviously. Never done this before, we're doing it now. I'm gonna strive to articulate the information, to cull as much information from my book as humanly possible and articulate it on the highest of levels to help my readers the very most, to get the most out of life, to have self-mastery, control over mind, control over behaviors, create the destiny you want, create your dreams. If you have already started my book, or even if you have finished it, I cannot urge you enough to subscribe to this channel. And here's why. For one thing, you will be receiving the information in a way that goes beyond reading it. You will receive it through speech. This will help you to grasp it on a deeper level. It will integrate it more into your psyche, and it will translate into your life more because you'll internalize it more. Beyond that, I will be giving you new analogies, new angles, new examples, new ways of expressing the same material, which will not only help you to internalize it more, but it will help you to come up with your own ideas, your own methods, your own strategies for living life on a higher life level and getting what you want out of life, creating the destiny that you want. Beyond that, oh yeah, that was awesome. I'm gonna strive to be as entertaining as I possibly can. And the reason is this: I could be the most articulate person on the planet. My information could be stellar, but if I can't engage you, then I'm gonna lose you. And I'm gonna miss out, and every potential person that would have read my videos or would have watched my video series is also gonna miss out. So occasionally, I'm gonna make jokes, I'm gonna be humorous. Yeah, occasionally I'm gonna make an ass of myself because I'm gonna do everything in my power to make these video series as engaging as possible. Thank you so much, and let's move on. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. I believe everything you want in life can be attained through self-discipline. If you doubt that, let me ask you a question. Who is more likely to find their dream lover? Someone of mediocre self-discipline or someone of exceptional self-discipline? To find your dream lover, you need to muster the courage to approach people you're attracted to. You need to be willing to be rejected. To approach people and to get rejected and to be willing to be rejected demands character, and character development demands discipline. How about spiritual matters? Even in spiritual matters, self-discipline is demanded. There are some that believe spiritual enlightenment exists, and they believe that to attain this spiritual enlightenment, you have to engage certain practices such as meditation, yoga, and even compassionate behavior. But even just to be a better person, to be a more kind person, definitely demands self-discipline because it's very easy to be a jerk. It's very easy to be inconsiderate. So even in spiritual matters, self-discipline is the bedrock of becoming a better person. How about business, being a good business person? With very few exceptions. Those exceptions would be inheriting money or winning the lottery. Being a successful person, getting the education, or doing the hard work, doing whatever it takes to learn what must be done and implementing what you learn, all demands exceptional amounts of self-discipline. Generally speaking, it is people with exceptional self-discipline who are successful business people and who make the most money. How about athletes? Because being a good athlete demands self-discipline. Look at Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. No doubt, they were born with loads of talent. But if they did not have their renowned work ethic, they would have been, if they would have had an average work ethic, they would have become very good players. I honestly do not believe they would have reached the levels of greatness that they did had they not had the work ethic that they did. Because of their work ethic, renowned work ethic, that makes most other NBA players pale in comparison. They rose to the levels of top 15, top 10, top 5 players to ever play the game. Discipline and athletics also go together. At this point, someone may bring up the fact that self-discipline causes suffering. And this is true. Everyone suffers. Billionaires suffer. Kings and queens suffer. You and I suffer. But here's the point that I want to make. Effort exerted is relaxation gained. What do I mean by that? Here's an example: overeating. If you overeat and that leads to obesity, changing your diet will cause you to suffer. But not changing your diet will also cause you to suffer. By maintaining an appearance that you don't desire for yourself, now you're not happy with the way you look. You're self-conscious about what other people think about you. You're not ultimately satisfied. Maybe there are things you want to do in life that are much more difficult because you are obese. The amount of restlessness that causes you is worlds greater than the amount of suffering that you will have to endure by changing your diet. Effort exerted is relaxation gained. How about attending a university or a trade school? If you attend a university or a trade school and you study something that is known to commonly translate to a good job, yes, you're going to have to endeavor to spend maybe a year or a few years, 4 years, whatever the case, learning a trade, learning a subject. But the result of that effort is that now you're going to have financial stability. Financial stability brings rest. Compare it. So if you choose not to do that, not to go to the trade school or the university, you might have this constant stress of not having a job that pays well. Sure, you didn't have to exert the effort to go to the trade school or the university, but the amount of restlessness caused by being in a lack of money is worlds greater than the amount of exertion you will need to finish those couple years. If you're going to have a stable job, or at least the potential of stability financially, or the good shot of stability, will give you much more rest in the long run. How about approaching someone you're attracted to? Absolutely. Approaching someone you're attracted to is going to be nerve-wracking. Turmoil is going to bubble up within your stomach. But think of it this way: that little bit of exertion to get out of your comfort zone could lead to the rest of your life being exceedingly fulfilled and happy. And this is why I keep saying, effort exerted is relaxation gained. Going to bed early. This is something I have struggled with in the past, so I know it intimately. You want to stay up late for whatever reason. Maybe you want to do a YouTube marathon, or something fun comes on the television, or you're reading an engaging book. So you don't want to exert the will needed to get in bed. But the outcome is when you get very little sleep, the next day can be literally ruined, and you go through that day suffering non-stop. Now, how'd you exert it? That little bit of effort. And it really, I gotta be honest, it isn't that much effort. It's just making that commitment and following through. Had you exerted that little bit of effort to get to bed early, you would have felt great the next day. You would have felt rested. Effort exerted is relaxation gained. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. I think that beautifully sums up the notion that when we dare, things are easier. And when we don't dare, they're more difficult. When you exert willpower and effort, things get easier in life, not harder. Now, how about my book? My book took me about 4 years to write. This is not hyperbole. Every moment that I had to sit down and write, I harnessed it. It demanded exquisite amounts of effort, non-stop, day in and day out for years. Even when I was basically done, I spent weeks upon weeks upon weeks brainstorming a title that I thought that would help the book sell well. I went over hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe not thousands, but a lot of books, the titles, trying to get inspiration. I read countless articles, how to construct a book title that is conducive to getting sales. And I can't even begin to tell you how much work this book demanded. And it's only $2.99, links below. Now, if this book does well, if it makes my bank account swell, bada bing, that will give me tremendous rest. And if it makes me a best-selling author and gives me a platform to continue writing books for the rest of my life, continue getting income through that avenue, or being a popular YouTuber and getting income from that avenue, etc., that's going to bring me tremendous rest. So did I sacrifice 4 years of my life? Did I sacrifice thousands of hours of hard work to write this book? The answer is yes. But if my book does exceedingly well, now I will gain absolutely incredible rest from that. Financial stability, sense of fulfillment, sense of accomplishment. That is so much better than not having exerted all that effort for 4 years. I can't even begin to tell you how much better that is. So if you have something you want to do, but you just haven't exerted yourself to do it, writing that movie script, learning a martial art, think of it this way. Those things are going to demand a lot of effort. But the pain that you will endure from not exerting that effort will be far greater than the pain you will endure for exerting the effort necessary to accomplish those goals. My book is titled The 15 Days to Ultimate Self-Discipline, How to Create Your Dream Life. I can't implore you enough to buy my book. I think it will benefit you. It will teach you how to increase your self-discipline, which will lead to a lot more rest. Because fulfillment, happiness, having a sense of satisfaction with life will give you rest. Now I know some of you out there, rightfully so, are going to say, but wait a minute. What if your book fails? What if it doesn't really do that well? That's a risk I'm willing to take. There will still be some rest that is gained because I have come up with groundbreaking strategies to attain mastery over self that have helped me tremendously, and I absolutely believe have altered my destiny for the better. Of course, with whatever you do, there is risk, right? I mean, there's always risk. You can never eradicate risks. So it's not about eradicating risk. It's about putting one foot in front of the other and creating the most conducive circumstances possible to create the life you want. That's what self-discipline is all about. That's what mastery over mind and behaviors and emotions is all about. That's what I teach you in my book. Thank you very much. Oh, one more thing I forgot to convey. This video series is for my ears every bit as much as it is for yours. If you enjoyed this video series, please consider purchasing my book. You can currently get it on Amazon for only $2.99. The softback will come out very soon. The link's below. Whether you buy my book or not, though, I'm grateful for your viewership, and I wish you a truly wonderful day. Hey, John, turn the camera off. Like, isn't it done?